You're good. Hey guys, what's going on? Gamer on Budget here. We're in NHL 19 today, playing some franchise mode. So we just finished off the playoff run. I'll pull up the bracket for you. We got swept by the Leafs in the first round. But I think it was a pretty successful year for a minor league system, as Owens and what's his name? Subarov. They grew up to about 70 to 77, I believe. They should by the end of the year. Alright, so yeah, look at that. Toronto beat us in the first round, 4-0. And Toronto went to the Stanley Cup final and ended up losing. Edmonton won the cup. Don't know how that's possible. How far did they make it? Okay, so San Jose. Let's begin the century draft. Alright, so Detroit. Where is top 10 this year? So anywhere with defenseman looks really nice. Varda. Okay, so this cause way, and if not, Tekek looks. We have a low top 6. Cates, and so I'll try to pick him up. And then a bunch of flag in my hands on Van Kate. Just because of that name. Here. Koskinen. Pick him. Anything outside the top 10 this year. Yeah, our scouts did a real bad job. Okay, we'll do this guy. Guerrero, Oaks. Only because trade value. Around Bodon. More medium top. Alright, some good defensemen. Run into them. I will then further scout them. Alright, we'll sim to our pick. And how good was that? I think that was the guy, Legacy. And then Rickard Tat. Anybody that I want. Alright. Oh, this math is 4th right now. That other guy there. And I'll take that. Two medium elite defensemen in this draft. Defenseman. I'd like a forward. I'm gonna do it. Could be Grinder here. Playmaker. Okay, where's that grinder? Okay, we should probably... No, I think Asplund. Heck. Or did I pick him? Okay, so I've seen this. Now let's just draft with what we got. More defense, more defense. Okay, I'm not gonna take this guy. It's a Slovakian name. I believe I could definitely get that. Low elite, that's a nice pick. Yeah. This guy. Our lineup. What do we need here? And then I'll simulate the rest of this draft. Let's see how many. 9 picks after that. Bunch of picks, holy. We have 1 day off. Oh, who is expiring? Reichel. I don't care. Go play with 9.5. And everybody else we should. So he wants a decent sized deal. Just so I know what I want to do here. Some of these don't normally work out to the fullest. Here, maybe not second line minutes for this guy. 40 points is nice. The system, we have Owens coming up, we have Paul coming up. The American Subarov, and Subarov's gonna. What is shots? Yep. Okay, so it's our captain. Rally. Hopefully good enough. Oh, he doesn't throw a hit. Ah, he throws a bit of hit. 22 power play points. Crew this year. So that's with Brady at third line. We might be able to jump up first line if we need a contract for Shiri. I have to offer so that third line, who do I think it was taken. And we're leaving that open. Just to put that fourth line. Suborov's coming up. Suborov. Mattin's coming up. Maybe is Paul better face-off wise? Probably a better defensively. He takes the puck away, yeah, like he's really good defensively. He is probably going to be penalty just to get a little grit down there. And then I'm going to put Michael could probably put depth for us. I don't depth. Okay, so I'm going to try for if everything goes to Menton. He's too. That AHL's gonna be good. Oh, and the goalies. So Tuberov is actually really close to being ready to go. We got Kulishchev, so we got a couple goalies that can be traded here. We have Chubrov could probably start with Trigg then, I would assume. Down in the AHL, and then Sogolubov could be traded as well as Matheson this year. And then we have a bunch of backups and stuff. Hold on one moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to go grab something real quick. We are all back. So as I was saying, I'm probably going to start Trigg down there with Chubarov. Chubarov could grow. Trigg could grow. Like, this is I forgot that we had this guy. Was he selected just this year? 2019, I believe, last year. So a year after Trig, so I think this year. No, because Trig was first year, so that was last year. I know, because I picked this guy, I believe, this year. Nope. Who did I pick? Matheson, there we go. So, yes, so it was last year, Chubarov. Did Chubarov play with us? No, he didn't. So Chubarov put up points in Russia. Okay. So yes, so Chubarov can play with us. Trig. I'll figure all that out after. All I know is I got goalies to get rid of. There's Vasilevsky. Oh, it's almost, that contract's almost looking like a steal. Oh, and that defensive core looking better. CC's a steal of that contract, the way he grew. Then we got Gardner, he grew. New Tavaria, Labushkinin, and it's probably going to go Fallen again. All I'm saying is we're looking set for a cup run. Down in the system, people are going. You got Soros down there. He's probably going to be gone. I can trade Wolainen and the other guy, and we're just going to get those guys good. Because I'll grow. Berta. We have 2 elite defensemen. I got Verda up there. We are looking set. I don't know if I'm going to write out a plan for the defense because I don't think we have defensemen that I need to worry about. No. Actually, I can both can I tender these guys? No. Well, I don't think I'd be able to yet anyway. That 9 million's looking tight though. This is the year to do it. This is the year to do it. Brady Tkachuk decided to stick with us. Oh, we gotta just be above 6. Be above 6 and we should be fine. Yep. Should be fine. New Tavaria's got 1 year left. Yep. So we're gonna have to do major. This has got to be our year to win it. It's not gonna get any younger. I think Stone will probably be done if he doesn't produce at the end of this year. Because he can't be eating 7.2. I have like Charlie Coyle that I could put up there. I have a couple guys. Colin White, Tkachuk could push up for his spot. Sheary even. Like I have so many options that it's probably not worth it to hold on to Stone at this point. I'll look and see if I can make a move at the deadline. If we're in playoff hopes, I'll see if I can move them. Alright. Let's go to all expiring here. Corelli. Can you go to 1.7? LaJoy and the Wolaning, they can both go. I should have traded them while I could. Lear can go. Actually qualify RFA. Oh, I can qualify. No, I'm just gonna release you. Formetin. Oh, 3 years. Oh, that's perfect. 9.25. That. If he's good with that, I'm good with that. That's good. McCormick can go because you can go. You can go. Oh, I didn't mean to qualify you. You can go. And you can go. Because I can fill that AHL squad up. Alright, so that's all that. And then goalies. Alright, so Curtis McElhinney, I'm only going to need you for a year. Based up what Chubarov can do, and if our higher guy gets good, franchise, can't think of his name right now. If he gets good, then I won't need you. Yep, 1 year. I'll give you 1.1 for 1 year, because you are worth it. That's everybody. So we're cutting it close. Like, that's where Stone Steel comes in handy if we can move. Like, we got some guys that we can play around with, move up to that top line, and do just the same for lower. Right, so Corelli accepted, McElhinney accepted, Formetin accepted. That's a great steal for Formetin because it's Formentin. I call him Formetin. That's a steal of a deal for him because that's 3 years, right? So he's gonna grow to an 80, and he's still gonna be signed to a minor league contract. That's just ridiculous. All right, we can go straight to free agency here. No more waiting. Oh, Kelly accepted the renewal. Alright, and scouts I need to do as well. We don't need anything. Just a few depth players. Man, Dougie Hamilton would be so good right now. I would love to add him to our team. There's Martinez. I was going to trade for you, buddy. And even Jake Gardner chews up a lot with his 5 mil. He honestly is worth it, though. Ooh, Zach Hyman. As a depth forward, probably not. Alright, we need to go right down to depth. 4th line. Watson there, but I'm not going to throw you depth. Come on, where are all the depths at? Depth. 4th liner should be okay with depth. But I need a good center. Because I have no one to pick from down below. Come on. Where's all the depth at? There. Top 6 for legit. Oh boy. Brian Boyle for depth, because he's good defensively. Oh, and Ryan Reeves could be nice depth too, because we have the offensive power. Actually, you know what? Nikita Soshnikov for our offensive depth. If I need a spark, I would gladly put those two in. Reeves, I really do want. He's that grinder that we could add. I don't think he's got a Stanley Cup. Alright. If you accept, you'll be playing probably minors. But that is okay, in my opinion. Alright. Now, depth is all we need. Let's see if we can sign them. Boyle accepted Soshnikov and Reeves. I don't have that defenseman. Maybe I do. Crowley, don't be upset. Nobody's taking your spot there. You still have $5 million to play with. Okay. So, I need to do... Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, goalies. I can trade a bunch now for picks or wait. So I want Trig, Chubarov. We have these two that we don't need. I'll keep like ripen, so I can trade you, 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 and you. There you go. Do you guys need goalies? Yeah, you do. And they're decent prospects too. Alright. If I can take 2/3 from you. Two-thirds, I'd be able to do that. On to the next team. You guys need goalies. I think. Yeah. You have nobody coming up. Parsons, but... And you still got Hodgberg from the first year. Yes, you need a goalie. So Fukufuji and Johnson can go there. For literally nothing. Yeah, third. Rejected. I'll take a 7th and a 4th. Just a 4th. Being very stingy. I'll just take a 7th. Kip Fukufuji. Nobody cares. Alright, so that's the main guys done. And then we got some big guys to sign or trade away as well. Let's just get right into next season here. I don't want Andres Lee. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to count everybody out and sign them. No, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Alright. We can offer you a contract. And you a contract. Oh, that's already you. Okay, that's good there. We have 1, 2, 3. Hold on, we gotta make sure Saprika needs to be in. Alright, so I'll go this guy, Saprikin, and Rutu. Alright, so that's going to be a crap AHL team most likely. Now based off of who's signed, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then backup. Okay. Right wingers. Alright. This is where it's gonna get bad. So our best is that guy. So 1. This is 2. Oh boy. 3. 4. I'm not signing any of these AHL ones. Alright, we need 1 AHL. Oh. Rally. Alright, now defense. 1, 2, 3. 3, okay. 3, 4. 5. 5, 6. 7. Think. Oh, full roster. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that's why we have Lear. That's what it is. So I think. And we have that extra goalie. Alright, we're going to have to hold off on him then. But our HL team should be filled out now. No problem. Boy, it's going to be crap down there. Nesterov, no thank you. Kreider, no thanks. don't need to trade away anybody right now. I don't want to get rid of Saprikin. Taylor Lear is still restricted. Probably trade him. Nope. Come on. What else sign one player? It messes everything up. Alright. Edit lines, the fun part. Berner, oh. They're already reading my mind with half this stuff. No. We gotta do a huge call up here. And trade. Alright, so Reeves can go down. Hold on. Subarov, Formenton, Owens. All coming up, and Paul as well is coming up. Going down is going to be Faxa, Corrali, or no, Faxa, Clifford, Reeves. Yarncroc as well. Yarncroc. Alright, and bringing up Paul. Okay. And that's a, see, look at that deal, it's already paying off. It's signed for 3 years. He should have asked for about $1 million. Subarov. Owens. And last but not least, Paul. Paul, there, where are you, buddy? There you are. Subarov shoots right, so I want him on the left side for that. Yeah, so Paul, if you shoot left. So you're good there, and Owens shoots left as well. That's not an all-star lineup, but don't count us out. Oh my god. It's not fair. Same defensive core as last year, taking us in to the bro. How Shabbat, this isn't even fair. He's only getting paid $7 million. He's about as good as a Roman Yossi, and he's only getting paid 7. Yossi's probably getting paid 9 to 10. And for 4 more years, too. Gardner, on the other hand, had a great season last year, but I don't think he's going to be able to put 40, maybe. I'm happy with that guy. He still has 1 more growth year, but I'm really happy with him. special teams now. Oh. I'm gonna try that. Rolling with what we had last year. CC up on that top one. New Deveria and Gardner. New Deveria can go up there. Yeah, I'd rather that. I'm not gonna let them stick together. And then we have Formenton. I don't know why he's in twice. Let's go Crowley. Was it Owens that I was gonna rely on here? Now this was in the AHL, so it's not. Stats are probably not as good. All right. Oh, defensive awareness is 81. Nick Paul was one of them. Was it for Menton? I can't remember. Do I want to roll with Alex for Menton getting this? No. I don't even know. I don't remember what we had last year. Kachuk could probably do it. No, you know who's going to do it? Stone. Stone White. I'll try it for a little bit, but if it doesn't work, then I'll scratch that idea. And then we have Vasilevsky and McElhaney. I just need one last big year from you, buddy. Backing up stats. You need to play like you did in the AHL. Or at least NHL with the Leafs, which was, I think, up here. It's either this one or this one. Either we went to the playoffs. Would it be this one? Oh, but I think, no, it's this one. It's this one. Curtis Mack. Yeah, it was this one. I don't know, one of those 2 years or both. No, it was the 17-18, because, yeah. Okay. So you're a fringe starter now. I don't care if you dip lower. Back to edit lines. Trig and... Oh, I didn't get that Chubrov signed. That's what it was. I'll set captains and just make sure that Larkin is captain, Panarin, and Shabbat. There we go. Alright, we're done with that. But that's what it was. Okay. Why did I click free agents? Taylor Lear is very expendable right now. I would be very okay with letting him go. So that's what it was. And how is Chubby doing? Oh, Steve, that's not fair. And Ripken in there. Ripken's coming up after him. Like, and then we got Sogoblov. He can play in his designated team. I have no idea where that. Russia. So he can play in Russia. And Matheson can play back in the U.S. development program. And Ripken can play in... We gotta find a team. Alright, so we're gonna do the trades now. With, I can move Taylor Lear. Like, for picks and stuff, like... So it's going to be center position, Radek Faxa, I'll move two at a time. It's gonna be Faxa right now, and with both these guys down here then. Faxa and Youngcroc, and then Clifford and Lear can go. Here, we'll give you right to Arizona. They're not doing well, they're doing terrible. And then hopefully we can get the season under with 2 7ths. Because we should be an automatic team. There we go. Go to roster moves. Go to Sagan is groin, man. He's gonna be up here next year. Clifford can go. And then we're gonna get, yep, LeBate. Needs to really get off this team. I don't know who signed this man's. We also have Percy as well. So the defense wasn't as good as I thought. As good as I hoped. We also have Murphy. Go away, get off my team. I don't want you here. Alright, so we can go Clifford and I believe Lear, if I'm not mistaken. Clifford. There's Lear, and I think he's a right winger. Clifford, there you are, buddy. Alright. Not Boston, definitely not Boston. Not Calgary, I always go to those teams. Not Detroit. Edmonton. No, but Edmonton doesn't want them. So it makes sense to move to a team that wants them. Not putting Clifford back on LA. The Broad Street Bullies, you can have them. You can have them. I don't want them. I would like Shushko. Cause he was in a draft. I think he was in the 18. Nope, 17. So he's a year after Matthews. So this was the Nico Hischier draft. I'll take that guy then. Because I didn't know he was on your team. And a 6 and a 7. I'm happy with this deal. If you're happy with it, we just gotta dump salary. There we go. We're back up to more salary. We now have $7 million with all that. Good, so Bush got in. Jorgensen. We got a bunch of scratch, yeah. Hopefully they can grow without needing ice time. Alright, you guys can take both of them. We should be ready to go. We don't even need to sit for preseason. Alright, we are good to go. We don't have that goal or that defenseman either. Alright, first game up. The Islanders. We should almost be automatic with the core that we have, and then Vasilevsky. I'm also going to go take a look at everybody in our division, because that is probably very valuable. So we have Boston up first. Still the same Marchand, Bergeron, Pasternak line with Foligno, Howla, DeBrusque, with Bjork, Tierney, Grabner, and Vanek, Heinen, Williams. Hold on. Defensively, Krug, McAvoy, Carlo, Moore, Goligoski, Miller. It's not a bad core. These two can probably shut it down. They're probably really good defensively. And I assume it's still Rask. They got Rask and Pickard this year. Then to Buffalo, we got Reinhardt, Eichel, Wall. Oh, bro, this guy grew. Yeah, after putting up 76 points, winning the Calder, he grew like a freaking rocket. Is he? Oh, he's a sniper too. 37 goals. Holy. That's a really nice line. Then you got Skinner, Middlestat, Nylander. Casey Middlestat's not really growing. And I don't know why. Put up 66 points, so that's like quite a bit for him. I mean, Skinner used to be on that top line. He got demoted pretty quick. But that's still a really good second liner. Oh, I should also make predictions on the lineup. Where they're going to place, I think, well, they've got a really in-depth lineup here in their forward core. And they still have, they have Yossi, Ristolainen, Dahlin, Gooley, Khudobin, and Manning. Really good defensive core. I'm not going to argue with that. And then, man. That's not fair, man. Like, this team's obviously finishing second or first. Definitely competing. We should finish third. Boston probably will finish below us by one, I'm assuming. We don't need to look at all this. On to the next team. Detroit. Svechnikov, Nilsson, Mantha. They got Kapanen. This kid is so fast. I need to put 53 points. They have Logan Brown as well. So Brown was the trade for Brown was the trade for oh man. Who is he the trade for? Oh, Dylan Larkin. And Shalopik was a trade for Larkin as well. So them together, they're going to grow. That's a decent core. Hope to God I don't play them, because Logan Brown would probably kill us. They got Falk, DeKaiser, Chalowiski, Pat McDonald. So they got, with their first overall pick, they got an 80 overall starting defenseman. I think we also trade. No, we didn't trade Hronik. They have Hronik and Alexiak. And tenders, they don't have anybody. That offensive core is actually alright. Very much so like ours. Like, we have a really good top liner. Or we got a really good top line and kind of fall off, but they put points up on the board, so it's not the end of the world. Next team we have is Florida. Huberdeau, Barkov, Hoffman, Tippett, Trocheck, Dadonov, Miminen, Bjugstad, Aberg, Laurie, Bjorkstrom, Maroon. They're probably going to play, I would assume, like they'd be in play with us in Boston. Depending on their goaltender here. Hutchison and Luongo. Still. It's not going to last very long. No, Montreal, Price, Howard. I didn't mean to start on the goalies, but that's a really good goaltending core. Brandon Saad, Duran, and Gallagher. Nyquist, Kotkaniemi, Domi. That's alright core. They're definitely not going to make the playoffs, I would assume. They're not making it, but that's an alright top 6. And then they got Joel Armia for the bottom 6 with Danault and Nikita Sherbak with Andrew Shaw, Charles Hudon, and Paul Byron. Vector Mete, Shea Weber, man, like, you guys are paying him for another 5 years. Oh, you gotta get that off your team. That's a crappy defensive core. And then, yeah, we got Price, Howard. Price is probably, like many people say, Price is the only thing that can get these guys to the playoffs. We have Tampa Bay in our division as well. Palat, Stamkos, Kucherov. That's a really good line. Still, Kuch and Stammer. Really good. Yanni Gord, Braden Point, Miller. So that's probably the same as last year, that top 6. Ernie Johnson, Kaloran, Conley, Stevens, Volkov, and then the same defensive core. Pretty much. I mean, that's really downgraded. And then they got Bernier and Elliott. So their goaltending is bad, but they'll probably be able to push through. And then the Leafs. And Nylander, Matthews, Marner. It's not fair. .100-point season. I still can't get over that. Playing with Austin Matthews. This team is going to be the top in the division for sure. His physical is the only thing holding him back. Oh. Yeah, he'll slot good into our top 6. He put up a 107-point season last year. He's probably looking close to 120 if they have a really good season. It drops off a little bit with JT, with Dmitry Timoshev, John Tavares, Connor Brown, Grunstrom, Kadri, Donskoy, Brooks, Garant, and Nelson. I don't think the Leafs have won a cup. We have to go check that. So John Tavares, man, signing with the Leafs. In this universe, not looking too well. They have the same defensive core, man. Like, this top 4 is good. Morgan Riley and Shattenkirk make it better. And then Anderson still. They are finishing first in the division by a lot. By a lot. Like, it's not even a question. I think that was the last team. I'll just double check it here. Yep, we looked over all of them. So, and I'm just gonna go quickly check the expansion team. So how I see this: Toronto first, probably Buffalo second, us third, and then we're gonna own both the wild cards again. It's probably gonna be Boston. Boston, Tampa. So, and then probably Montreal and Florida, round that out. So it's going to be probably a dogfight for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Buffalo and Toronto should run away with it, though. Let's go take a quick look at the expansion team. I tried to make that team, like when we first started, I tried to make it as representable as possible to what I think could happen. Those colors probably not gonna happen, but I tried to make the logo close. There's our Seattle's team. Duclair, Anisimov, Toffoli, Eves, Yakubov, Wes, Yakubov. When was he drafted? Their 4th overall pick. Rudolph Spalsers. He was the guy that I traded, or when I traded, who did I trade for from your team? I totally forget now. I don't think we have him on the team still. You got Gabriel Gagne. I traded him away as well. Probably not the best thing there. Pyarvi, Stevens, Shanahan, Glendening, and their defensive core is really good. Jake Wallman. They have Spurgeon, Trubo, Wallman, Schmaltz, Slater, Cuckoo. Slater, Cuckoo. I think Cuckooek. I don't know. And then Stephen Jones there. Goaltending, they have decent goaltending. Is he still getting paid the 6? That wasn't the contract I signed him to. That definitely wasn't the contract I signed him to. I think I signed him to like a $6 million contract for 2 years or something. And decided to give him another $6 million. They're dumb. They probably did it because they need to be over the cap. They're not making the playoffs. They can pull some Vegas Golden Knights shit out of their ass and maybe make it. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Especially because I think they're in the division that is. No, they're in the weaker of the division. Central is usually the hardest division. So they're in the weaker one. They could probably finish 5th to 6th. I would say if they play good, they're going to finish 6th. If they play bad, they're going to finish lower. They're an outside chance to make the playoffs, but anyways, let's get down to business. Enough rambling on. Our first task is Seattle for our first slow sim, and then I'm going to do all the slow sims for all of our divisional games as well. Alright, Labushkinin is injured. Oh, that's right. We don't have that defenseman. Okay. That's right. I wouldn't mind putting Soshnikov. I'll put Sosh there. Substitute in all lines. We might have to play maybe one game. I'll put Shishko down into the minors. And I'll see if I can bring up a defenseman. Who would it be? McGrattan? No. Okay. Shishko can go down. And it looks like for one game, probably for the slow sim game, we're gonna. Oh, more than that then. Could have him by the New York game. Whoever the defenseman is, we sign. Oh, Brady Tkachuk's on a 1-year deal, isn't he? Just remembered that. The defenseman doesn't have to be good that I sign. Oh, and it's not going to be. Uutinen. Probably the best one. Johansson is a freaking restricted free agent. We could actually... I'm not opposed to not signing him. Toronto obviously can't. Man, that sucks. Okay, I'll sign Uutinen then. But I'll take a look at our roster, and Janssen could probably I'll simulate up through to December's month. See if he's still there, and then I'll pick him up. I'm only gonna do that because if then that could give me a clear reading on what Stone's gonna do. And if Stone's not gonna do anything, I can toss Kachuk up and then put Janssen on that second line, because he gets points too. Alright, yeah, we'll do that then. Hopefully Janssen is still there, and he's gonna want less, so that's a real big money saver. Alright, we're in the Metro place. I didn't have an arena name, so I named it that. Alright, Seattle, first period. 2-1 for Seattle Metropolitans. Balsers and Stevens, and then we get one. Wow, so they beat us in their first game. Man, I thought our team was going to be a bit better. We lost it, or we won in a shootout. What was it? So we have 4 divisional games this month, or like divisional. Lieutenant accepts. I can get him in the game for the Detroit. He should be up here. Yeah, that's kind of my fault. I don't know how I didn't remember to do that. Oh, and he's not up here. Oh, boy. Come on. Lieutenant, come up here. Thank you. You gonna be nervous? Nope. Oh, yes, you will. Great. Alright, pull Nikita off. It's probably the best defenseman I could find. It's not bad for an injury replacement. We need to play better, though. This is a big problem. Alright, simulate up to the Detroit game. Real quickly, I'm just going to turn down my speakers on my computer because I realized that it gives back, or gives like feedback when nothing's running. Alright. Is the right move? Okay. You need to perform at a high level. Yes, you do. Alright, Detroit game. Here we go. Oh, the NHL's playing. Lieutenant's first game in the NHL, I believe. Could be very wrong. First period, 1-0 Detroit. Second period, oh, Macklin, he's starting. Tied at 2, so we get 2. White, Corrali, Falk gets 1, overtime. Nothing, shootout. Alright, we get the win. Scoring all 3 of our goals. Panarin gets 1, Stone gets 1, and Falk. Oh no, they scored 1. Because we don't have Falk. Alright, now Tampa Bay's next. What's their record? Probably something ridiculous. Lewiskinen is ready to rock and roll. Slap him back in our lineup. Should be able to get this season done. Which this would be a really good stream if we did. A really good chunk of streaming. 1-5-0. Yep, see, they probably aren't going to stand down there for very long. I would assume that they come back up. But we had a bad start just like they did, so yeah. Yep, they had a bad start. At least they don't shut us out. We are having a very poor start to the season, and I don't know what it is. I do want to figure it out really quickly. I'll make changes going into the Montreal game if we need to. It could be Formatton, Owens, and Subarev. Could very well be. Or our power play or our penalty goal. I mean, Vasilevsky's not playing like in Vezina form. I don't know if it takes the first month for him to get ready. I don't see Stone doing anything either, which scares me because he will be moved. I'm not afraid to move him. Alright, this top line. -2, -1, -1. I'm going to give reward Brady Tkachuk, demote Stone. Second line, a +6, +5. White. Oh, I want to check Tkachuk before I moved him. Yep, so that line was doing really well. I shouldn't have split them up, but I have to do something to get Stone going, or else he'll be moved. He's got 4 points in 9 games. Not good enough. White, even. Corrali, even. Formatton, -1. Paul, -5. Owens, -6. Subarev, -6. So it's definitely this bottom line here. And if it's going to be Nick Paul, I'm going to throw in Nikita Soshnikov. I can't get rid of these guys. Worst comes to worst, I put them down to the AHL. They have 0 points. Defensively, Shabots with CC, yeah, they're +7. I expect them to be. They work well together. Now, the first minus season for these two. I think maybe because they're playing 4th line. And -4 and a -7. So what we're going to do okay, are you top 4D? You're top 4D. So you're getting your minutes every night. I want to try something. Putting centerman Owens up here. Because what is he? I think, yeah, he's a sniper. Shoots left. So you want him on his off. And he okay, is Gardner right? Oh. Okay, I'm going to put CC up there. Because Gardner is going to get pulled anyway. And hopefully the other man, Subarev. Because I just want to try to get these guys going. Shoots right. Perfect. And was he a goal scorer last year or an assist man? Definitely assist. But we got to get him going somehow. Got to get them off the minus because this power play could definitely be an issue. And worst comes to worst, we pull Gardner and Nutivaria off. But I got to put a plus on each of those lines so they play a little bit better. Alright, so this should do it. -1, he's got a couple points. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reunite the AHL line. This goaltending is not doing it for me, Vasi. He's got 1 win. 2 for Curtis. If Curtis isn't doing it, then I'm going to pull up that AHL goalie. Because we got to get something going. First game with the changes. Brady Kachuk, though, I think he deserves top line minutes if he's going to put up close to a point per game already. Alright, first period, 2-0. Second period, still 2-0. Third period, 3-0. Oh man, Vasilevsky's not doing anything. And I can move him, and I will move him if he continues to not do anything. Because I have guys to move with him. Right, so I'm not opposed to doing that. If I find a goalie that plays well, I'll trade for him. And Vasilevsky's obviously not doing that right now. Alright, 3-0 loss. Corrali pulled groin. I'll put Boyle in there. Boyle can play defensively too, so I'm not worried. We lose one more game and I gotta make changes here. Like Stone being traded changes. I can't be so quick to jump, but that's a terrible first month. White gets us on the board. Vasilevsky, man, you're not holding down the fort like we need to do. What are you doing? What are you doing? Parker Kelly. Shit, like, this is ridiculous. I'll give it up to the 17th. If you don't improve your record by then, I can't help you. Like, Stone will be moved. Stone will be moved. Washington, Philly. We need to get a win here, guys. No. Yeah, we need a good draft here. I think I got rid of my first too, which sucks. Yeah. Corrali's available, doesn't matter. I'm making Stone trade right now. I'll check your points, Stone. But you were at 4 last time. If you're not at least at 10, then I'm going to have to move you. He's at, Artemi Panarin's at 6. Dylan Larkin's at 8. Brady Kachuk, he's at 9. So Brady Kachuk's low down. He's at 6. We got double his points. I don't know. Coyle at 5. And Sheary at 9. I don't know. Sheary's doing really well too. 8 for Colin White. Corrali with 8, 7. Sauce, since joining, I believe, is at, yeah, I don't know, what's his bottom line been doing? Nothing. Nothing. And still up 2. It could be this bottom line. -7, -7, -3. -7, -7, +1. -5. Are these guys still plus? They're going down. Minus. Everybody's in the minuses. Yeah. Defensively, yeah. We are dropping a lot. Nutivaria. Yeah. There's something going on and I just can't figure it out. I think it's goaltending. Like, Vasilevsky's dropping the ball big time. Okay, we gotta move Stone. If Andreas Jansson's still available, I'm moving Stone. If he is still available, Stone goes bye-bye. Johnson is still available. Toronto's interested. They won't be able to sign him. Okay. How about 5 million? Actually, 4.8. Because I don't trust that you can get 5 million. Oh boy. How about 4.5? What would that be? Okay. If we have to do it, because I still have those goalies that I can still move for firsts. Okay, so Stone goes bye-bye. Vasilevsky's next. You know what? I'm going to give you to Arizona. Take them. Take them. I want your first for my Stone. How is that value not near what you were asking? Your next year's first and third. Accepted, so Stone goes away. Yep, you're gonna drop morale, but it doesn't matter. Like, Mark Stone can't do anything. This is a wake-up call for the rest of the team, especially Vasilevsky. Because I will be scouting goalies right now. We'll give Colin White the call up for a couple of games. Owens, what are you going to do, buddy? Like, I need you to produce. And we'll give it to Boyle right now. No, we're giving it to Nick Paul. Substitute. Special teams. We're going to give Owens second line power play. For the time being. We're going to move Subarev up. And bump Shabbat up then. He shoots right, he's left. So we'll go that. And then we'll put Jake Gardner back in. Alright, hopefully this does something. Power play. We'll just toss Soshnikov in there. Actually, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do our good lines here. Sheary. Kachuk. Yep. Penalty kill. I'm gonna throw Kachuk back on. Because it could be penalty kill too. I have to go check those stats right now. It's definitely goals against. We're letting in way too many goals. 4-4 continued. Kachuk's not in. So we'll give this to Kachuk. 3-on-3, we'll give this one to Kachuk as well. Yeah, Kachuk is the real replacement here. And Brady, Kachuk, you can take this. Alright. That's a wake-up call for everybody. It has to be, or we're not going to make the playoffs. Especially, like I said, Vasilevsky. Edit lines. Or not edit lines. It's the penalty stuff. Or the points stuff. That bothers me. Construct a great team. well, not great, but a good team, and we are failing to do what I want. I just want to do based off our team here. Goals for per game. We are dead last, so we're not scoring, and we're letting in everything. Power play percentage, because of it, is down. It's not good. Our penalty kill is lowest as well, but that could go up here with the changes. Alright, like I said, wake up call. Not messing around this year. Alright, Buffalo, is that 15 and 5? Decline. Nine to nothing. Accepted. They're probably not going to match. I'm not talking to them until they can. Come on, Toronto, what are you doing? Not willing to match. Alright, welcome to Ottawa, Andreas Janssen. He's just in time for the Buffalo game. Brady Tkachuk adding more points. This is good for him, but I don't know, man. Like, Owens, did you put up points? Nothing. Is this like a good thing? Alright, we'll call you right up. Who do we have here? Nothing. Alright, so you Andreas Janssen. Coming up to the big leagues. Nick Paul can go out. And Andreas goes in. He's going to be playing beside Coyle and Sheary. Sheary's a playmaker. Coyle's a power forward. And White, Corrali, Soshnikov's back. This freaking AHL line is not putting it together. Alright, Buffalo game. What are we doing here? Hopefully this isn't delayed as much as I think. Because my voice could be really delayed, which is throwing everybody off. I'm sorry if it is. Just let me know in the comments section if it is. Alright, first period. 1-0 Buffalo. Off of Khudobin. Vasilevsky, what are you doing, buddy? Superev. There he goes. He gets 2 goals. Man, like I can't go any more. I set a wake up call. I can't have any more games lost. Because at this rate, we're not making the playoffs. It's got to be Vasilevsky. I have to move him. His trade value is till the max. What, the best goalie, and he's not playing like it. What is hold on. Vasilevsky's 26. Man, like, he could have had a full thing with us. I like myself a Johnson. He's not playing well either, though. Alright, Rantham, no thanks. Rask, no thanks. He's 33. I'm not picking him up. Oh, Luukkonen. I might make this deal. I have to get out and look, but I could definitely do it. I don't know if it'd be a great... What I could do is trade one of my other guys here. Hold on. Okay, so Colorado's an option for him to go. Bobrovsky, not picking him up. Bishop, not picking him up. Kemper, no thanks for Detroit. Cam Talbot, no thank you. Florida, nobody. Los Angeles, not picking up Quick. Quick is too old. Dubnik, too old. Although we do have goalies coming up. I don't think they're going to grow as fast as I want. Carey Price. It's league approved. What are your stats? It's Montreal, so it's a huge thing here. Saves Montreal cap. I might come back and look at Carey Price. Soros, no thank you. New Jersey, Court Snyder, no thank you. Pecorine, no thank you. Hendrick, no thank you. Reimer, no thank you. Matt Murray, on the other hand. Another man. I could be getting a Braden Holtby too. No, I'm gonna send what's his face to freaking Seattle Metropolitans, so you can have fun with them there. Anderson. Take Anderson away from Toronto. That'd be awesome, just to mess with Toronto. 88 overall. Demko. Demko might be my guy, actually. 24. I kind of want a little bit of an older goalie just because we got guys coming up. Like Braden Holtby would be a perfect fit. What, 2 more years and I should have my elite goaltender up. I might actually... Would you straight up make this deal? Way too far off, he says. Alright, we'll give you my better elite goaltender. Accepted. We got freaking Braden Holtby. I should have traded both those elites to get Holtby. I feel like that would have been better, and then just move the other guy to Seattle. But Braden Holtby's like the perfect fit. His contract's, I believe, not too much. What is Holtby at here? Holtby not too much, no. Gosh, he's almost at only at 8. Alright, let's see if this helps. Hopefully it does. Alright, Florida's my next slow sim game. So I have 1 game against Pittsburgh. We need Braden Holtby to play good. Cody CC, a concussion. Alright, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do. -9, -8. Okay, I'm gonna put Gardner up there just because of his leadership abilities. Yeah, concussion's probably a big one. So I'm gonna do... Oh, that's what I need to do. If Owens doesn't have anything, I'm gonna put Andreas Janssen down there. What does Owens got? He's got an assist. It's a power play assist. It is... yes, it is a power play point. Alright, he contributed on the power play, but I'll move him back to the point for now. This stuff I don't care about. Utunen can get in there for the little amount of time he's gonna have. Utunen could probably just hop in there too. I'm not worried about that. I could always go back penalty kill wise. Yeah, so CC is just a pain, man. This guy's a pain to get out on the teams. Utunen, hop in. Take a loss, man. This is the story of the season for us. We have to win like 16 in a row. Go on like a crazy winning streak, and I don't think that's happening. Florida. Come on. What is up with this team, man? Like, okay, it's not goaltending. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna do a sim. I'm not even gonna focus on slow simming. I'm sick and tired of it. Locker room chemistry, it's all your guys' fault. And we gave Toronto a top pick. There we go, get 2 massive wins. If you're gonna say shake up, I don't have anything to do. I'm expecting ours right now, guys. Like, okay, those are 2 really big wins for us. There we go, 2-0 win. Alright, let's try to maybe pull out of a slump. No, we didn't. We got a loss, but I got a point. Okay, there's a win. I'm not trading that. I don't have time to do deals right now. Okay, there's a win. There's another win. Okay. Okay, Vancouver. 7 games below, I mean. The Isles. That's a massive trade that I don't want to do. Islanders, okay, a win. Edmonton, a win. Seattle, a win. Okay, the Rangers now. The Rangers now. What do we got? What do we got? A loss. 6-1 loss. But we just went on a really good winning streak. Got a point out of Arizona and 2 points out of Detroit. And Cody Ceci is available. Subarev is probably doing really well. Utunen. Plop him in. Oh, it's special teams. I think, what are you at, Owens? You're at 5 points. That's good. Subarev. There you go, Subi. Subi dooby doo. Alright. Decline. And so that's a beautiful, beautiful month. We are still down, but we're rising. Dylan Larkin, point a game. That's massive. Panarin, what are you at, buddy? On this wonderful day, 27 points. Dylan Larkin, the point a game man. Right there, Brady Tkachuk, 21 points. Andres Janssen, 7 points since joining in 18 games. 15 for Charlie Coyle. Connor Sheary at 22. Colin White, 16. Sean Corrali, 17. Soshnikov, 13. Fermentin, 4. Okay, that's alright. 5 for Owens. Subarev, really good 10 points. That's really good. I don't want to mess with anything right now. I think Janssen just needs to find a home on this team. Shabbat, a +8 with 15 points. Jake the Snake. Gardner, 6 points. CC is still hurt, so I'm going to actually bump him back up to his line. CC has been out. Oh, didn't mean to do that. CC has been out, so that's a big thing there. Bump back up to a contender. So the game, from what the game is saying, we are on the verge of becoming a playoff contender. New to Varia. So everybody's pulling out of the minuses except for Fullen. Okay. We're going to sit Fullen for Utanen. Because I got to get something going, and that's the only thing I can think about with that bottom pair there. Or a trade, which I don't really want to do. Braden Holtby, 22 wins. Good save percentage. Okay goals against, and he's got 5 shutouts. Looking for a Vezina. That's all. And Curtis McElhaney is okay. There's Trig's big bounce. Okay, yeah. These guys will be ready to rock and roll in a few. So that's good. I'm going to check Season's points. Shishko, since joining us. It's okay. Checking the growth here. McGrattan. I don't want to pull him out of this good team. But if we need a shake-up, if we're close to in the trade deadline, McGrattan is probably a really good call-up. And then again, goalies. Subarov, yep, he's just trying to get used to North American ice. Been playing in Russia for a little while. That is all right. Where are they sitting? 8th. They're not that bad. Let's get the next month done. Tampa, we got a decently big game here. Do we have any Washington games coming up? There we go. Okay, I'll slow sim this game just because it's against Andrei Vasilevsky. And then I'll check Vasilevsky's stats after that. So we get a win, we get a loss. We get 2 losses in a row. Montreal, big divisional game here. We get a win. So that's good. Chicago. Get a loss. Ooh, we need 4 points here. 3 at least, but 4. Just because it's massive. No. Dismiss. And Boston, come on. 2 points. No. Oh, man. Stop offering me trades. Got to go on a bit of a winning streak. I thought we were going to have a good season. Now we're down in last. We're not out. Florida. Nobody's slumping except for us. Like, I don't know how we're going to catch them. Freaking Vasilevsky started us off bad. This is a bad year. Good for development, hopefully. But a bad year. Bad year. Screw you, Vasilevsky. Let's put goals in the net here. Okay, they get 1, but we get 2 on Vasilevsky. I'm going to go check Vasilevsky's stats because he's probably turning it on. He's probably going to pull a freaking Vezina out. Because why not, right? Seriously, bro. Okay, so he's not doing much better than what he did with us. That's not good for them. That is not good. I think I might have just spoiled the chances for the Capitals. But they got their medium elite potential goalie, which is good. I don't know, do we need a big spark? Something that just pushes over the top. Similar to the end of this month. We'll see. We might need something here. We get a win, we get 3 points. And 2 points in the last 2 games. Get a loss. Player morale. What do you guys want to say? Boyle? Lack of ice time. You need to go out there and give me no choice but to give you more minutes. Yeah, everybody's down. There's a big win and a big loss. Alright, so I don't expect us making the playoffs right now. I really and truly don't. Florida's almost 20 points ahead of us. It's not gonna happen, most likely. We have to go on a tear, and I don't see it. In other news, Dylan Larkin is playing outstanding. See, like, I don't know what we would do. We bounced back with a bunch of wins. There, Larkin's plus 11, plus 13 for Kachuk. He's got 28 points in 50 games. There we go. Jansson's back. We're close to. He's a -6. Is this line a minus? Is it all minuses? Yeah. And they're all minuses too, most likely. Yeah. So it's pretty much the top line carrying us. Pretty much. Alright, try to get a bit of a shake-up. Do something. Subrev. Just because maybe we can just put pucks in net. Alright, let's try something like this. I just gotta do something crazy. And this just might be it. Shabbat CC, you guys were good. Now you're even and -10. It's gotta be our penalty kill, I'd assume. Because that's the only other thing he's on. Is it Colin White? Okay, pull Colin White off. Give to, like, Owens or something. I don't know. We gotta do a bit of a shake-up. Because we need wins. Definitely a penalty kill, then. And Brady Kachuk was on fire before I split them up. So I'm going to do something like that. We just got to pull something crazy out of the hat. And this might be it. We'll go one more month. If we're still crap, then I'll leave it up to you guys for what to do come next month. Actually, we'll send that up to the 25th. If we're still crap and we're not around even, I'll leave it up to you. If we're even, then I'll just try to finish up the season. Make a couple of trades. I don't know. Do something. Because we gotta do something. Could definitely very well be the fourth line. Big Florida game and we lose. Not even in overtime. Okay, we got a bit of a Western Conference road trip. California road trip, it looks like. Let's try to pull out 6 points. Because we need points. Nope. But Vegas, maybe. Already at 30 losses if we lose one more. There's no way, yeah, there's no way we're making the playoffs. So is it full sell mode for the top pick? Toronto is got it right now. I thought this year was gonna be good. I think it's that fourth line though, or was the fourth line until I split them up more. I just don't know what it is. I think it was a combination of that fourth line and then Vasilevsky not playing good. Me trading Vasilevsky made people angry. We're having a little bit of a good tear here this month. Nashville. Get a win. Vancouver. Okay, we can just switch them out. Vancouver, we get a win. So I feel like we're on a little bit of the verge of tearing through. Yeah, we're not catching Florida. They have that locked down. Could catch them if we do something crazy. 60 points already for Dylan Larkin. I'm going to... Oh, that's what I did want to check. Toronto, have they won a cup? They haven't. So John Tavares going there. All for naught. Could go trade for John Tavares if we really need to. Larkin, Panarin, Kachuk. So that's the top line, not really. Alright, I think that's like the only move I could do, just trading for Tavares. Something. And all of the league is what I want to go to. Just to check entire league right now. Kane, Tarasenko. He's coming. He is coming, man. Wow, that top line. All 64 points for them. Tavares isn't doing much better, so I don't know. Matthews is below Larkin for points. Tavares is one ahead. Maybe trading for Tavares might work. I don't know, something crazy like that. We still got that goaltender, right? So, we gotta just turn it on. What would we be able to do, though, for a trade for John Tavares? It would most likely be moving Charlie Coyle. Which I don't really want to do. He's having a really good year for us. Subarev is doing really well as well, 20 points. It might be moving Andreas Janssen as well. After just getting him. Gain morale. Lost morale. I don't want it to be Colin White moving. Don't really want it to be, but if I have to do something to shake it up, I might. I think Colin White might have to leave here, boys. He's at 4.7 and he's not acting like 4.7. I'm gonna go see what it'll take to get John Tavares. Or someone like that. A really good center is what we need. Not like Dylan Larkin, but someone that's not Dylan Larkin. Because Dylan Larkin's carrying our team. Sean Monahan. He's at 43 points. Could have to be either Toronto. Yep, Toronto. John Tavares won't be moved. I don't know. The Dream, maybe? Nazim the Dream. 28 points. That's embarrassing. So getting John Tavares would be like getting Austin Matthews, pretty much. That's a full bar. He's got 4 years left at $10 million. If I'm doing it, I gotta get rid of something to get something. It'd be this goalie. Probably Ripon as well. Ripon. I think that could go through. So they get a goalie. They get 2 goalies. That's just for John Ferris. We'll try it. Rejected. We gotta try something. Oh. We don't have our first either, because they have our first. And our third. I could definitely cheese the system here. We don't have a first there either. I'll give it 2 firsts. I think this would be a great deal if I was Toronto. Rejected. See, it's physically impossible to go get John Tavares. Save him a bunch of cap. Yeah, there's our freaking pick. How about Elias Peterson? Wouldn't be physically impossible to grab him. Yeah, it would. It will be impossible to grab Peterson. He's not even playing that good. Carlson, 45 points. Kuznetsov, that's 56 points already. I think he might be a good one. How about trying this trade? Too far off. We gotta try something, man. Shifley, just gonna be too far off again. And back to Ricard Raquel. Now I would get Ricard Raquel. He's 38 points. He's an assist machine. How about Dylan Strom? They don't want him. He's putting up 42 points. Ooh, if he's okay with playing second line minutes. He's a first liner. Or we could go get Chucky. He's at 32. What is Strom at? 42. 10 whole points. And you don't want him, do you? That's a fair deal in my opinion. There we go. Alright, so we got somebody. And it's, in my opinion, not making a trade to make a trade. It's making a trade because we need to make a trade. Gotta get something going here. I think this just might be the man to do it. Hopefully Dylan Strom is the man to do it. And in that case, I'd be bumping. Who would I bump out? Johnson if he doesn't have any power play points. 8 power play points. 5 power play points, so it might be Coyle. Sheary's good. 8, yeah. This one's Coyle that's gonna get bumped out. Strom's gonna get top line power play. He has to. And defensively, he's good defensive 2, I believe. Just gonna check. Yeah, so he's got 10 power play points. Takes the puck away more and gives it away. Well, no, he ends up giving it away more. We'll go off this year. Here. shoots quite a bit. Puts up yes, he's assist machine. Alright. Penalty kill you go. Yeah, Owens is just getting eaten alive on that penalty kill. So I'm glad we have you. Corrali too, I think. Okay, no. We're gonna toss Larkin in there. Boyle, not so much. Kachuk is fine. Alright, just trying to see what I can do. Okay, so I left Larkin. I think I left... Did I leave Larkin on that top line? Because 5 and 5 is the only thing I care about. I think I did. Yes. So I left Larkin on that top line. Strom shouldn't get mad. He's got lines and everything. Alright, now in our first game against them, I was slow sim. Pass the trade deadline. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to finish this season out. I think it's time probably to try to finish it out. Owens, an abdominal strain. So we have pretty much everybody injured. Right to this very moment. I believe trade deadline's upon us. We take an L. Seattle, we take a W. Alright, man. Owens is available. Put him right down in that line. Who's scratched? So Soshnikov is hurt. Alright. Take a loss. I don't want to slow sim it as much as I would feel good to. Alright, we just gotta do it. Try to end this year. Sosh is available. This helps a little bit. Try to take Boyle out. Come on, guys. 4-1 win. There we go. Sosh again. Abdominal strain this time, though. We get a 2-1 win there. Come on. I don't believe in playoffs right now, but... Good work. You have a lot to be proud of because we don't have a very good team right now. Xavier McGrattan is available. So put his best lines down there. Said trade deadline if we're in trouble. I kind of almost have to put him in. Okay, I have an idea. This idea might be a little bit weird. It's gonna stay stingy, but that didn't make sense. We have to get something going. McElhaney's obviously the reason, I'm assuming. Chubarov. Who needs more work? 309. Who has more wins, though? 17. Alright. We're going to give Trigg the call up, because Trigg's a man. For Curtis McElhaney. And then in the system defensively, McGrattan coming up for Fallen. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this because we gotta get something going. Rainer Trigg, welcome to the NHL, kid. Gotta get something going, and I think McGrattan is the way to go. He's playing good, so I'm scared that moving him is bad. Trigg is available. Go get us dubs, boys. Curtis, yeah, you gotta go down, buddy. You're done. Trigg, maybe can get some growth. Maybe Curtis McElhinney can... No, I was gonna say push you to playoffs, but you are very well out to them. Alright, let's see if... Hopefully this can do something. End of the season. We're not making the playoffs, I'm aware. We have to win like every game. It's probably not going to happen. Sosh is available. We're just going to continue without you, buddy. You can take the bench. Ride the pine. Dismiss. I don't have time to talk. I just want to see results. Overtime win. We're above 500 for the first time this year. Take a loss. We get a win. Get a loss. We get a loss. Get a win. And to end off the season. Big game here. Not really, but what do we get? We get a win. Hey, 8-5. 37, 35, and 10. We finished where I didn't expect us to finish. Is that? Yeah, Pittsburgh could very well take the final wildcard spot. Good job, Dylan Larkin, getting us 76 points. Season's about over. Strome, 65 points. 61 for our Timmy Panarin. Brady Tkachuk with a huge 50-point plateau. So I'm expecting 50 points from now on then. Sheary, I think, tied last year. Yeah. Good. Tied last year. Charlie Coyle came close, but we had a very bad start. So I'm not expecting huge results. Johnson could have probably done better since if he started with us. Subrev, 32 points. That's massive for the kid. Shabbat, 38 points. 27 for Sean Corrali. 26 for Jake Gardner. 25 for Owens. 15 for Sosh. 14 for Formetin. And Nutavaria. 12, Lyubushkin. 11, Cody Ceci. 11. 8 for Utanen. 6 for Paul, 3 for Boyle, 2 for McGrattan. So 2 points in 10 games for Mr. Xavier McGrattan. He's probably very much going to make the NHL next year. Utanen played most of the season, only 8 points. How did they do down there? Oh, no. What I wanted to check was the goalies. Holtby, 41 wins, and 918, and 255. And Trigg, 1 win and 1 loss, 1 overtime loss. Very poor, but that helps you grow. I don't know why I backed out of that, because I do want to check the overall standings for points. Dylan Larkin's definitely not up there. Toronto probably turned it on and got Matthews up there. No, Matthews is up there. What did he grow? Oh my. Matthews got injured, so for a good chunk of games, decent enough to, you know, get him. That is a definite realistic points for Matthews. He never used to score anything. John Tavares 83, so yeah, not getting him. 83 for DeMarincat. We could have traded for DeMarincat. 80 for Marner. We're still in the 80s. Like, what is this? There's Larkin there. Captain Larkin. McKinnon. I would have loved to grab myself an Nathan McKinnon. Oh. Take him off the Avalanche. No, he's got to lead them to a cup. Down here should be Dylan Larkin. No. I'm just not going to bother going any further. Rookie skaters. Oh my. Sammy Blas, 50 points. And Capo Caco. 50 points as well. Andrew Mangiapane. And then Baston. Sakura, Glass. Yakubov, Anderson, Dolan. There's our Subarov. Hopefully he plays better next year. Looking for 10 more points. 42. That's ridiculous. Vladimir Tarasenko. Attendees, this is a big thing here. Oh, freaking Soros. Of all people. He's probably got the Vezina. But he's got the lowest one most likely. Well, no. But I think you gotta play maximum 25. Or so. So we'll just go up to 30 games. Carey Price. Does he get himself a Vezina? Okay, maybe not. $36, $42. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tight between those three. Braden Holtby probably not winning the Vezina this year. Sad, but that was a very poor season, and I'm very upset. So I gotta figure out a plan, hatch a plan, just to see if it'll happen. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for our next stream. Peace out.